On the evening before his arrest, Jesus gathered with his 12 disciples in Jerusalem to celebrate the Passover. None of them fully understood that this meal would become one of the most important moments in Christian history. The room was quiet as they sat together, sharing bread and wine. Jesus knew that his suffering and crucifixion were very near, yet he chose to spend his final hours teaching his closest followers about love, humility, and faithfulness. During the meal, Jesus did something unexpected. He stood up, wrapped a towel around his waist, poured water into a basin, and began washing the feet of his disciples. In those days, washing feet was the work of a servant because people traveled on dusty roads wearing sandals. The disciples were shocked that their teacher and Lord would perform such a humble task. When Jesus came to Peter, Peter protested, saying that Jesus should never wash his feet. But Jesus gently replied that unless he washed him, Peter could have no part with him. Peter then asked Jesus to wash not only his feet but also his hands and head. Jesus explained that those who were already clean needed only to have their feet washed. Through this simple act, Jesus taught that true greatness comes through serving others with humility and love. After returning to the table, Jesus said, "I have given you an example that you should do as I have done for you." His followers were called not to seek power or honor but to serve one another with compassionate hearts. As the meal continued, Jesus spoke words that deeply troubled the disciples. He said, "Truly I tell you, one of you will betray me." The room fell silent. Each disciple wondered if he could be the one. Judas Iscariot, who had already agreed to betray Jesus for 30 pieces of silver, also asked, "Surely you don't mean me, Rabbi?" Jesus quietly answered, "You have said so." Jesus then took the bread, gave thanks to God, broke it, and gave it to his disciples, saying, "Take and eat. This is my body, given for you." Next, he took the cup of wine and said, "Drink from it, all of you. This is my blood of the covenant, poured out for many for the forgiveness of sins." These words became the foundation of the Christian practice of Holy Communion, also known as the Lord's Supper, reminding believers of Jesus' sacrifice, his love, and God's promise of salvation. Before leaving the room, Jesus gave his disciples a new commandment: love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. By this everyone will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another. Later that night, Jesus and his disciples left the upper room and walked toward the Garden of Gethsemane. There, Jesus prayed with deep sorrow, preparing himself to obey the Father's will. Within hours, Judas would arrive with soldiers, Jesus would be arrested, and the events leading to his crucifixion would begin. The Last Supper remains one of the most meaningful moments in the New Testament. It reminds believers that true leadership is found in humble service, true love is shown through sacrifice, and faith is strengthened by remembering the hope and grace revealed through Jesus Christ. Thank you so much for watching this video. If this video inspired you or helped you learn something new about Jesus Christ, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share this video with your family and friends. We would also love to hear from you. Please leave a comment below and tell us which teaching or miracle of Jesus Christ has touched your heart the most. May God bless you, fill your life with peace, hope, and love. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.